Hi, this is Woodworkers or Us, and today we're going to show you how to turn a Cabriole leg. This is a little bit different than the bandsaw type that you've seen where you have a square point in the front. This leg here is actually more like a French style that you see on some of the classic furniture. It's real important before you start that on your blank you make sure you measure how far off your centers are going to be. You're going to need this to set up your lathe jig, and we'll show you that here in a few. First thing you need to do is find a shape that you want. And here in this first clip you're going to see our template that we use for cutting out our blank. You can use any shape that you want. It's just important that you realize that you have to know exactly how far off your centers are on your blank so that you can set up your lathe properly. Here we're roughing out our blank. You can see the tracing of the leg on the blank, and we just basically cut it out as close as we can. Then we taper the leg a little bit just to get it as close as possible to the finished shape as we can get. Make sure that you have marked your centers on here. It's also a good idea to mark a square up on top so that when you want to fasten your apron, you'll know exactly where your centers are. This here again is just a template laying on the leg just to show you how the leg is going to look in relationship to the taper. This is the bandsaw blank here that we're going to put on the lathe here in just a second. In this next clip you're going to see the leg actually on the lathe. You'll notice that we've already turned the foot and the head a little bit, and here you can watch a video of what it looks like spinning on the lathe. Make sure you keep your lathe speed down. You want to turn your foot first, and then what you're going to do is you're going to turn your leg over and put your foot exactly in the same spot or off center in the same spot as where the top of your leg is. Here you're going to see us turning the top of the leg now. Now you're going to be able to turn this pretty far down the leg. You're going to have to stop at a certain point where the swing of the lathe is. You won't be able to, your chisel will just bounce off of the leg at this point. So you're going to just rough it out as much as you can on the lathe, and then here comes where the fun work, the hand work. You'll see here we're going to use a chisel. You can use a spoke shave, you can use a draw knife, anything that you want. And what you're going to do is you're going to shape it from the round on the foot to the round on the head, and you'll notice that the front of the leg is a little flat. That gives it kind of an oval shape in the middle, more a classic style. Here's the rough blank. Got it pretty close to the shape that we want, and then you just use a little hand plane, scrapers, orbital sander, and here you can see what the finished leg looks like, standing up, laying down. You can use this for stools, table legs, chairs, whatever you want to do, and we'll see you next time.